make black eyed peas Gina Young style. I am so excited to show you all how easy it is to make black eyed peas taste delicious. Not everybody knows how to make them, but in today's video I'm going to show you one of my versions because I have a lot of versions for how to make these, but I'm going to do a quick and simple recipe that is absolutely amazing. Here's what you're going to need. You're going to need some bacon or some smoked meat, and we'll talk about that during this video. I got some beautiful hardwood bacon, and we're going to be using some dried black eyed peas. Okay, you're going to need a nice sweet Vidalia onion, and I have a beautiful bell pepper. We will be serving our beans over a nice bed of fluffy rice and also with some cornbread. If you want to do homemade cornbread, absolutely you can. So now the spices that we're going to be using is going to be chicken bouillon powder, a little bit of red pepper flakes, just to put a little bit of heat in the back of the palate. We have onion and garlic powder, salt and pepper. Make sure your hands are clean. Let's make black eyed peas that taste absolutely amazing. I hope y'all are having a good day today, and if you're not, hopefully I can brighten up your day with this recipe. When is the last time you had a big old pot of beans? Black eyed peas, to be specific. It's been a while. So I'm in the kitchen today, and I am so excited. It's just Monday, and so this will be able to carry us over, and we'll probably eat these for maybe 2 days. At the most 3 days, if there's some more left over. I have this beautiful bacon. I'm going to chop it down. I'm using about ½ pound or more. And I'm going to put it into this frying pan. I want to get it nice and crispy. And I want to render it down and extract some of the oil, the grease that the bacon will make. And that grease is going to go into our beans and make your beans taste so delicious. Now, if you don't want to use bacon, you can use a ham hock. You can use smoked turkey necks, smoked turkey thighs or wings. So really have fun with those other ingredients. Now, if you decided that you wanted to do a ham hock or a smoked wing or a smoked turkey leg, you got to pre-cook them first, right? When you pre-cook them in whatever pan you're going to be cooking your beans in, you're going to put it in some water or broth. You're going to season that broth and let that the smoky flavor from the turkey or the ham hock just be extracted into that broth, and then you add your beans in. But what you're aiming to do basically is you want to get that meat nice and tender. So let it cook for about an hour before you put your beans in. But since we are frying our bacon today, we're going to fry it, and then everything's going to go in the pan together. Go ahead and start. I'm going to kind of break the meat up just like so it's not sticking on top of each other. It'll just steam if it is. Right? We're going to put it in a pan on a medium-high heat. Get it nice golden brown and crispy. Save that grease because the grease is going in the beans. And so that's what we're going to do right now. In the meantime, when I come back, we're going to start chopping up some vegetables. And I'm going to add some fresh garlic to this recipe. Go ahead and chop up that fresh garlic. Not the kind that comes out of the bag. Not the kind that comes out of the jar that's in water or oil. Use some fresh garlic for once. Fresh garlic is absolutely delicious, and it'll really amp up the flavor of whatever you're cooking when you use fresh. At least that's how I feel, right? I mean, it doesn't take but just a second to peel the garlic and to chop it down. All right, so we're going to break that down. The bell peppers, the onions, and the garlic, everything's going in the pan right now, along with some water, okay? So you see this wok that I'm using here? I'm going to fill it up with water about half the way up the pan, okay? Because I want to cover up the beans, okay? So let's go ahead and break this down. Wash your veggies off. You never know who's handled them. People handle the vegetables, they smell them, put them up to their nose, shake them. I don't know what else they do in the grocery stores, But just wash them off by the time they get to you, right? So we're going to chop them down. Doesn't matter how you chop them. And then we're going to put it into the pan. Same thing with that onion. Sweet Vidalia onion, always. It tastes good. All right, so we're going to break that down. Now what I like to do, it's something I always like to do when I'm cooking something that takes a while to cook. In the beginning, I'll put some of the bell peppers and onions into the pan, but then I'll leave some and set it aside. And then when the recipe is almost done, we'll go ahead and put that second set of vegetables in, because what I'd like to say is that first set of vegetables, it kind of just dissolves into Flavorland, right? And then the second set, you're going to be able to still see them. They'll still have some nice texture, okay? So for now, we're just going to cut this amount of that sweet onion. We're going to get it right into the pan, and then I'll show you exactly how much water I put in. And y'all can see down inside of this pan and how much water I have. We're then going to take our cleaned beans. I'm going to put them right in, and there's garlic in there. We're going to put half of the bell peppers and onions right in here. We're going to season it and get it started on the stove. Go ahead and make up some rice for our beans. Our water has came to a boil. You salt your water, you cook it for 11 minutes. Turns out nice and perfect every time. This is the kind that I absolutely love. It smells absolutely amazing. And it's letting off the perfect amount of oil. Now, let's just say your bacon let off a whole lot of oil. You don't have to use it all. You're not going to use it all, right? Let's go ahead and season these beans. This is the black pepper, and you're going to have to season this very well. Because we're making a big pot of beans, several times we'll be seasoning it, we'll be tasting it, until we have that taste that we're looking for. We want to keep on seasoning, right? I'm going to go right in with a little bit of red pepper flakes, not too much, just a little bit, all right? Garlic and onion powder. We're going to use some chicken bouillon. And we'll come back with the seasonings, like I said. Lovely, okay? Let's take a peek in at our bacon. Everything's looking good. And cornbread. You know you can make homemade if you want. It's a Monday night. I'm not making homemade. I'm making what always tastes good. Jiffy cornbread has absolutely never let me down. It's always good. Now, when I have cornbread, I like a little bit of sweetness to it, just a little bit. So in my bowl, you may be able to see it or not, I do have some sugar in there. I'm never looking for it to be too sweet, right? I just want to give it an umami taste, make them say umami every time they eat this, right? Just enough, but not too much. But if you want to leave it out, you can. There are times where I'll put some corn in here. There's times where I'll put some bacon in here. You can really experiment with your cornbread and you know, make it taste super tasty. All right, so I'm making up 2. We're going to put some eggs and some milk and get this in the oven, 350 degrees. Let's go ahead, crack some eggs. That bacon is looking and smelling absolutely amazing. Let's go ahead and crack our eggs right in. I hope your day is spectacular. I really do. Do you guys eat cornbread with your beans? It's like when we have beans, we always have to serve it with cornbread and rice. It's just like the way to go. And if I don't have rice and cornbread with my beans, I'm not happy. It's like it's a must. Let's go ahead and mix this together. We'll put it into a grease pan, 350 degrees. Easy. Bacon is super crispy, and we have the oil from the bacon. Throw that in. We're going to set this to cook on a medium high if you want. It's preheated to 355 degrees. And the cornbread is going into an oven-proof pan here. I'm going to slather this garlic, or I wanted to say garlic bread. We are going to slather this cornbread with butter when it's done. To the oven. And our rice is almost done. I'll show you some of the most beautiful black-eyed peas you have ever seen. Look at this. So now that my beans are finally in the process where they have begun to get soft. Remember that second batch of vegetables? Let's get it right in. Oh yeah. It's going to give some great color, amazing taste. And I went ahead and seasoned it a couple more times until I was finally able to taste what I was looking for. This right here is going to be some good stuff served with that rice and that cornbread. That right there is black-eyed peas 101. Make you some Gina Young style. Oh my goodness. We got rice on the side and we got the cornbread. Check the cornbread out. I buttered it up real good. Yum, yum, yum. Listen, if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. You ain't subscribed, what you waiting on? Tell your family what Gina Young's doing in his kitchen every single day. And Father, we thank you once again for your hedge of protection and your love in this meal today. To my prayer, let's taste. We can taste this together. It's hot, but we're going to taste it. I'm going all in. Oh my goodness. It's been so long since I've had some. Let's see. Oh. When I tell you these black eyed peas taste so good. Then we're going to take the cornbread. This is how you do it. Cornbread in your mouth. So good. Make you something you're going to absolutely love. This easy recipe.